Well, and it's going to be fun, too, because Julian Arnold, we have seen him in PPA finals before,
yes.
but this is his first mixed PPA final alongside Lauren Stratman. First serve underway. And James Ignatowich with the first shot.
Yeah, the only player on the court that has already hit balls, and that two-handed backhand was money in singles, and right out the gate has a winner. Oh, and there's a roar from Julian. Imagine that.
It's awfully quick.
0-1-1.
Stepping in is Ignatowich.
Yeah, you talked about Tyson McGuffin earlier. These are both of his partners coming together here to play in his absence.
The last time Lauren Stratman played in a PPA mixed final, she was actually also playing alongside Tyson McGuffin.
1-1-2.
Back in 2022.
Yeah, in Arizona.
Right at the beginning of the season.
Side out.
Played against Annalie Waters and Ben Johns. So Lauren and Tyson taking home silver there. Some quick hands on display.
Yeah, I like that Lauren faded to the right, so she just had to swing two-handed backhand, but Ignatowich ready.
Second serve.
And much to Catherine's delight, I'm sure, Ignatowich, after he won singles, said, hey, I'm more interested in the mixed doubles final today. Okay.
Point.
So Lauren Stratman also looking for her first mixed title on the PPA Tour.
3-1-2.
Catherine Parenteau's got a few to her name.
Side out.
Low take from James Ignatowich.
Yeah, they fought themselves back into a good position. If he just drops that, they went from way down in the point to 50-50.
1-3-1. Point.
Arnold, when he is on, gets so much shape on that ball. His thirds and his drives are dipping in at your toes.
And an early cry from Julian Arnold crossing up James Ignatowich.
Yeah, so you have to choose. Do you want to deal with the pace and the drop of his third, or do you want to hit it to Lauren and have the threat of Julian up at the kitchen line?
Mixed is so fun to watch. You get so many little nuances to the game. You're speaking to few strategies that take place. Lauren Stratman, well known for her power off the forehand side.
And that one just fades a little bit wide.
3-3-1.
And you go inside out, the ball flight is going to go not just straight, but a little bit to the right and tail away, and just missed. Stratman going right at Ignatowich in front of her. That's the other evolution. Ladies aren't scared. Come on, let's go. Get after those guys.
Point.
So a point for Parenteau and Ignatowich, now up 4-3. Catherine Parenteau, originally out of Canada, went on to play tennis in the United States. Two different universities, ending up at Michigan State. It's a nice ding from James Ignatowich out of Vanderbilt.
Yeah, if you put that ball there, he is going to roll that heavy, and you're going to have a big lateral problem if you're Arnold. Don't want to put the ball there with anything on it.
Point.
Ooh.
A footfall violation on the side of Arnold and Stratman.
Yeah, he's incredulous. Let's see. Yep, the right foot slid forward there just a bit. There it is.
Catherine Parenteau will continue to serve. Last time she was in a pro mixed doubles final was back in December of 2022 in Orlando.
Side out.
Alongside Riley Newman.
Yeah, we had all sorts of stuff going on in that match because we had the former partners with her and Riley as well.
Point. Four, 6-1.
Uh-oh! A wide lane for Catherine Parenteau to work with.
Yeah, he was like a toddler that didn't learn. He put his hand in the cookie jar, took it out, and then got caught with it in there again. But that's what you got to do, keep the guys honest. So well done by Parenteau.
Hands just too fast.
Side out.
Yeah, it has such a lively arm to be able to put that final shot away. I mean, that is paddle head speed right there at its finest.
Point.
If you're just joining us, we play these doubles finals, 3 out of 5. Just had our women's champion crowned, and Lucy Kovalova and Callie Smith. They go back-to-back here in Minnesota.
Point.
James Ignatowich already a title on the day over J.W. Johnson. So at 8-4, Stratman and Arnold need to find something different. The 14 seed pushing 4. Julian Arnold and Lauren Stratman trailing by 4. James Ignatowich is heading somewhere off the court. Hopefully not to find any mustard.
Yes, he mentioned he was worried that went to his head for the monkey off his back interview.
I don't know. That man was something else that day.
He was indeed. And then very subdued after winning the singles earlier today.
Second serve.
So what does Stratman and Arnold need to do? We saw some big time adjustments in the last final after game number 1. As these two teams suss each other out, where might there be some changes?
Yeah, I think Julian just has to, again, be patient on his opportunities and make Catherine play a bunch of balls.
Point.
Because if James is the one getting to pull the trigger early, he is going to be happy to do that. And that's the big difference between the last match and this one. There are people all over this court willing to pull the trigger off the bounce.
Point.
And the onslaught continues from Ignatowich.
Yeah, when you've got a man of that size in front of you and you are giving ground trying to short hop a lob, that's just going to be next to impossible. So lengthy discussion by the couple there about where they want to put the ball.
Side out.
So a side out now, down 4-10.
14-1. Second serve. Four-10-2.
Stratman still trying just to find something against James Ignatowich right there, who speeds the ball up at her.
Yeah, he's going to be ready on that all day long. Like to see her stay in the cross court with Catherine a little bit longer and then find one.
Point game.
And first game goes to Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich. James Ignatowich playing big right now.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with the way he played in men's doubles yesterday, but he's thrown that away. He wins singles and is dominant in game one of the mixed here. It's time for Julian Arnold. We didn't hear a single on Diamo. That's bad news. Yeah, you got to be a little more patient. You've been inviting him into the play. So we sort of saw that in the women's match. So much Leah Jansen in game number one, and then they chose to isolate most of their attention on Elise Jones.
Side out.
Getting pushed off the kitchen line for Lauren Stratman.
Zero, 0-1.
Just so good. So that's the very dangerous spot to put a dead dink that's just sitting up, and he has so many choices, and that's the beauty of a two-handed backhand. You can get that left hand on there and just roll it, and it's so shallow there's no chance for the fleet-footed Arnold to get there.
Second serve.
Second serve as that's out of bounds.
1-0-2.
And a body shot on Catherine Parenteau.
Yeah, Ignatowich is the one that left the ball up, but he is not the one that got the tattoo. That's how pickleball works sometimes. This doesn't seem fair.
0-1-1. Second serve.
Seems rather efficient right now for Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich.
Yeah, because look at what
0-1-2.
Parento's doing, pushing Stratman to the side, and then Ignatowich is like, I dare you to go down the line.
Catherine with a nice duck there to get out of the way.
Yeah, I've just, I mean, her ability to get low and in that case protect herself.
Second serve.
Dip, dive, dodge, duck, and dip.
1-0-2.
That's awfully slippery from Catherine Parenteau.
So slippery, full swing, but inside out. I mean, Arnold never thought that could end up on the left side of his body. What a shot from Parenteau.
Pushing that paddle from her right to her left hip.
Point.
Arnold saying it was there, but the net clipped it, and good start again for the 4 seed.
Side up.
That's when Parenteau knows she needs to reset, because she just hit it right into the absolute strike zone of Arnold.
0-3-1. Second serve.
Just can't quite find the right part of the paddle for Lauren Stratman on the counter.
Yeah, I think there was a little hesitation because she saw that other paddle, the Valère of Arnold's, maybe creeping in there.
0-3-2.
When you have a tall player in front of you, there is room on the body to find him, so attacking Ignatowich is not wrong. It's just the right place and the right target.
You got plenty of time. I'll slow down.
Arnold having a little chat with the referees.
Point.
I mean, you want to talk about intelligence pickleball right there from Ignatowich. You see Stratman fly by with an Ernie, doesn't get the ball, so she's scrambling back, and he throws a ball that was going to be a foot wide, but it hit her because she's not set.
Try it. A little bit of a switch there. 5-0, everything working for Ignatowich and Parenteau.
Timeout receiving team, 5-0-1.
So at 5-0-1, a timeout called for Lauren Stratman and Julian Arnold, who are both looking for their first PPA title in any discipline. They've got a big task in front of them.
I'd say thanks. I'd say thanks, Mom, but they're nowhere near Minnesota, Cameron.
How much did you pay that guy?
A lot.
The mixed doubles final is here. It's 5-0 in game number 2. I'm just kidding. You got a great voice, Dave.
Oh, thank you, Cam.
You do a great job.
Second serve.
Thrilled to be here with you, and the sign game just keeps getting better there.
Oh, you would say that.
No, not just. I mean, that one was my favorite, of course.
And Julian Arnold with the two-hand backhand.
Yeah, they just need to get going here. They're such a fiery team. They get the emotion, the energy, and then you hear the Andiamos, and the crowd wants that too.
Second serve.
And going to be frustrated, Lauren Stratman right there. That was right in the middle of her momentum. Not thrilled, asking for a distraction as she was on that third contact, somebody yelling in the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate they're not going to get a distraction call from cheering from the crowd, because she was really engaged there, having a big swing against James Ignatowich.
The frustration starts to mount, but I will say, coming out of that timeout, they look like they've got a little extra tempo to their step and even the pace of their paddles. Catherine Parenteau's got it too.
So smart to go back behind, because Arnold thinks he's in trouble. So watch Arnold. He's like, I got to cover the sideline, and she goes right back where he was. That's just great pickleball from Parenteau, who has been playing lights out this weekend herself.
6-0-2.
Lauren Stratman set that play up really well, just couldn't quite get it low enough.
I mean, he was on the full stretch, was Ignatowich, and then able to bunt the next one back and then got Arnold in trouble. That's really, really good for a tall man who's using his reach so effectively. What a rally.
Catherine Parenteau with a save and winner right on the baseline.
Receiving team, 8-0-2.
Her partner's still in awe, as are we.
I mean, this is the point where Stratman and Arnold are like, what do we have to do here? 8-0.
0-8-1.
Everything, says Julian Arnold, because everything is going the direction of Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich.
Unfortunately, I hate to agree with you, Julian, but it is literally everything right now.
Sometimes you got to create your own luck. And Julian Arnold does here.
I mean, you think this is over as that man is going to crush an overhead. What a dig from Arnold.
182.
High, so good from Lauren Stratman. She nearly found herself in some hot water here.
But look at the little adjustment with her
282.
footwork, turned sideways, favored the backhand, and hit a clean, compact winner. See if they can keep this going.
Asking for some help.
Yeah, hit it, James. Come on, it's a hitter's game.
821.
Flicking that
Second
ball
serve.
across court.
That's just so pretty and so difficult. Look at the height of this ball when it was below the
8-2-2.
net, and he's able to go past Ignatowich, who's cheating on the inside. There's very little room cross court.
Point.
Julian Arnold frustrated with some of the impaired vision from that side of the court with the light coming in through the windows just above the opposing side.
922. Point.
And it's true, she is on that ball just so tough, because sometimes when that ball is coming at just a slightly varied pace, that's all timing right there on the counter.
1022. Side out.
There it is.
Finally, at 11-4, 10-2 down, we get an Andiamo, but they are just playing a team that is playing flawless pickleball on the other side. I mean, their two in this were 2 points where they were 80% to lose the rally.
Point.
Speaking of being on it.
Big sort of grimace there as Ignatowich had a
3-10-1.
huge cut at that forehand.
Second serve.
3-10, second serve.
Three 10-2.
Lauren Stratman's gonna take it.
Point.
Clean winner, Dink. She'll take it all day long there, as even the length of Ignatowich
4-10-2.
can't reach it, and that's what you got to do. You have to adjust your dink. You can't go straight down the line when these guys can jump for the Ernie.
Ignatowich, 6'3".
Side out.
Catherine Parenteau closing the door through the middle on the backhand side.
10-4-1.
Some pace
Second
from
serve.
Lauren Stratman.
Yeah, I like it a lot. If that third is going to roll and sit up, you've got to
10-4-2.
take your swings, and she does so beautifully there.
Side out.
Got to feel like a little energy is coming
Yes.
on the side of Arnold and Stratman. Seems like they've leveled up.
They certainly have a couple here. So now can they continue, put a little scoreboard
Second serve.
It happens.
It does. That's why you get 2.
14-2. Side out.
Yeah, that's a tough take that low, and then Ignatowich just sitting there on the forehand anyway. That's not going to end well no matter where that ball ends up, net or Ignatowich's paddle.
10-1. Second serve.
So Ignatowich and Parenteau look to go up 2-0 here. Second chance.
10-4-2. Side out.
Hard time getting to 11 here for the number 4 seed.
4-10-1. Point.
Add a 5th to the scoreboard for Stratman and Arnold.
And that is the danger of returning to Lauren Stratman. Then you let the very athletic Julian Arnold hunt.
Second serve.
Nice compact swing there from Ignatowich.
Yeah, just a little high. You either need to go even higher than that and get into his body, or at that right hip exactly. That's how fine you have to be with your targets.
She was trying to speed it up into the body or the forehand side of James Ignatowich right on that hip, but he did a nice job covering.
10-5-1.
And I think that might be her location, cross court.
Yeah, nice job by Parenteau of getting one of those back, but I like, it's nothing bashful from Stratman and Arnold right now. When they get a chance to pull the trigger, they are doing it.
10-5-2. Point game
number 2 to the number 4 seed. Parenteau and Ignatowich are one step closer to a gold medal in Minnesota. Catherine Parenteau looking for her 5th mixed doubles title on the Carvana PPA Tour. Right now, she's just 1 game away alongside James Ignatowich, who looks to double up on the day for gold, having taken home men's pro singles here at the Vulcan Indoor National Championships. On the Carvana PPA Tour, Cameron Irwin alongside Dave Fleming. Julian Arnold and Lauren Stratman, even though they dropped game number 2, looked like they were playing at a different pace at the end of that.
Yeah, they certainly were, and now it's going to be pace plus execution. Crowd's been into it all day. You love to see that. Minnesota crowd was great last year as well, and appreciate everyone fighting through the elements earlier in the week. You know, some of our players, unfortunately, Cam, couldn't even get there because of the storm that whipped through there.
Yeah, we had several dropping out of the draw, but that meant for those that could get there, a little different path to the final here.
No one will remember in 2 years how you got there. It's your name got the gold.
A gold medal's a gold medal.
Absolutely.
Especially on the Carvana PPA Tour. None of them come easily.
Point.
Parenteau just doing such a nice job of moving the ball around when she's attacked. She's keeping it out of trouble. Just a textbook match for her so far.
Side out.
That was a big forehand from James Ignatowich.
A couple of Selkirk players on the far side spinning those new lab paddles.
Point.
And I think Arnold's just going to need to incite the fight as much as he possibly can and just be willing to trade.
Second serve.
And as much as you like to see the lob, James Ignatowich is very quick to recover that ball.
Yeah, 6'3" and crazy athletic. That is a tough, tough task to get it over him. I'd much rather see that. Drive the ball in a spot where they are switching sides of the court.
Is there another way to get Julian Arnold a little more involved when he's head up with Catherine Parenteau, like here? There's some pace and space for James Ignatowich. Again, those hands so fast.
Yeah, Arnold wanted to get that pulled a little farther out of the reach of Ignatowich and couldn't do it. To answer your question, if Stratman can get Catherine pushed off, then she leaves it in the middle, then he goes back over there. But we just haven't had a lot of cross-court dink battles between the ladies because they have given too many balls to Ignatowich, and that started off that whole process.
I mean, his hands right now are just astonishing. So compact, so efficient, and covering 70% of the court.
Yeah, we even saw a tomahawk in there where you hit it on the wrong side of the paddle for a forehand. He's got everything going.
Point.
Including the serve.
Yeah, can't let a miss serve frustrate you. You're right in this game, number 3.
3-2-1.
Ask for a new ball.
Second serve.
Lauren Stratman with the speed up the line.
3-2-2.
So you see that Parenteau is guarding on the backhand side, so that flick on down the line, there's so little room there, but Arnold was able to get it there. So he's just got to be relentless in anything he can get, go there. He's not going to win every one of those, but especially when they're on odd here.
Second serve.
Second serve now. Our officials, Don Stanley. Second is Mike Bumgardner, tracking Chris Johnson and Mark Baltus, our video.
Point.
So you heard, sorry, the frantic stay from Catherine after the big serve, so she was forced to stay on that side, and then they were all out of position. Great recognition by Arnold.
Yeah, currently working to unwind that stack are Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich, who now get the ball. Big serves against that definitely help.
3-3-1.
And this time she changes her location. She had success up the line, and this time it's through the middle.
That's just a great ball by Stratman, not letting Parenteau get away with a dink that's high. Go attack it.
I'm not sure who hit that.
Point.
She tried to go back where she did just one rally ago. We definitely heard the two Selkirk paddles collide in the middle, so they don't care. It stayed in, Cameron.
4-3-2. Point.
Catherine Parenteau's feet were moving like lightning in the middle of that rally.
Yeah, she's trying to match her partner with the
she
amount
was.
of feet
Did you
moving.
See that?
Yes. If that's what's working for you, there go the Ignatowich feet.
Point.
And Parenteau's
Timeout
doing such a
receiving
good
team,
job. She knows that
6-3-2.
Arnold is hyper-focused on bringing the ball at her. And if he is looking in the middle, she has slid that ball behind him several times, which keeps him out of sorts. It's just a clinic on what to do with a really aggressive guy in front of you, especially when you have scoreboard pressure 2 games and up in game 3 in your pocket.
So Parenteau and Ignatowich adding the scoreboard pressure up 2-1 and 6-3 here in game number 3. Pro mixed doubles final from Lakeville, Minnesota. James Ignatowich and Catherine Parenteau have just been lights out from the start of this match. You can see from the scores 11-4, 11-5. They've had answers along the way.
Point.
And a big step.
Yeah, it's like that's a great ball from Parenteau, because look where Stratman hits that ball. Back, and now she has to find an angle. There is no angle to get it away from Stratman unless she goes behind him, and then he's going to be able to get that as well. It's just a great ball from Parenteau, and they've switched sides.
Different targets in front of you.
Nice job by Stratman there, and Arnold had one roped at him that he was able to fend off as well. So
3-7-1.
they're going to stick with us, and they should, considering the score and the game 3 problem. And now Catherine's just going to hang out on the outside of the court.
A corner, yeah. She's going to stand there on an island.
Yep, the 2 o'clock bus will be coming by here at any moment. And I think they'll stay with that. Like, James is going to put so much pressure on Lauren.
Point.
There's some pressure from Lauren.
If they're going to have to run their way there and they get a short return, you've got to clobber it. So she's definitely pulled the trigger when she's had the opportunity here today.
Point.
The drive is working for Stratman right now, 5-7.
Because if James is going to try and put me in a corner, we'll never get me to that spot, because we're going to drive our way through it. Really smart.
Where will this return go? Back to Lauren's forehand. And they switch as well, make it 6-7.
So if you hit a big serve, they can't run all the way over there. So we are watching all sorts of maneuvering here, and it's working for Stratman and Arnold.
It worked several points in a row. Stratman's pulling down her visor.
She had no idea which side of the court to cover there, as they were in I formation, and Arnold just couldn't get a ball down. But nice recovery there.
Just off the net cord, but still goes their direction.
Yeah, and you saw the value of a big serve, because they wanted to switch Stratman to the left but couldn't get there, still win the rally.
7-6-2.
Liking this energy from Lauren and Julian right now. A good hold, still down by 1.
6-7-1.
Love the placement of the winner there. Stratman back to the left here and clobbering thirds.
And she's not going to stop.
Second serve.
If you swing that hard with the two-handed backhand, you cannot get the paddle back. That's the follow-throughs all the way across your body and up above. And
6-7-2.
Ignatowich ready to just block it back. Nothing Stratman could do.
And they return to Julian instead, and he rips his third.
And guess who crashes? Lauren was there. Love this.
Doing some cooking on the side of Stratman and Arnold. More like some bacon.
Point.
It's just high-octane pickleball, and it is working. Sometimes if you're Ignatowich and Parenteau, you got to concede the kitchen. Just drop that volley into the kitchen and play from there.
Side out.
Having a hard on the shake and bake in terms of that second contact. Not sure who was going to be doing it. Now with the advantage on Stratman and Arnold. Tried to change a little bit the pace there, even on that serve. James Ignatowich just kind of tossing that in, seeing if they can slow them down from even the service pressure.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to get a third to bounce during this onslaught, so this is a big ball here just to get it down. There they go.
Point.
8-8.
When the ball's bouncing, advantage Parenteau, Ignatowich. When it's high flying, high octane here in game 3, it's all about Stratman and Arnold.
8-8-2.
A must-have game for Stratman and Arnold here. Down 0-2.
I didn't see it.
Lauren asking whether that ball touched James Ignatowich on the way out. He said no.
All right, referee timeout.
Oh, they're going to challenge that. I think they were going to call timeout anyway, so smart. Why not? Maybe it did graze him and he didn't even feel it on the shirt.
The out ball puts us at 9-8-2.
It
The
is.
out call stands. The challenge is lost and the timeout is lost. The team of Stratman and Arnold have no more timeouts, no more video challenges. We will resume play at 9-8-2.
Don Stanley with the voice of reason, no touch there.
Wow. Because you're like, how did that ball disappear? You know, it's like, it's because it went through, through his arms.
Side out.
So a side out for Stratman and Arnold.
And that's what we saw a lot of with Lauren Stratman. She was really pushing Vivian David and Callie Smith yesterday with those heavy rolling cross-court dinks and then winning down the middle.
Point.
In between for the 9th.
9-9-1. Point.
Make it 10-9, looking to push this to a 4th.
One.
Oh my.
Oh, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, too close. Second serve.
They couldn't challenge it anyway. They've used both their timeouts.
I think they were both pretty convinced this ball's out of bounds, though.
10-2.
Yeah, right call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Side out.
And a side out.
He had an open 5 feet in front of him and just couldn't roll it. It was just deadened enough. Tough swing on the move.
Second serve.
Second serve now. And that's a big time play because that was on the backhand side of James Ignatowich where he is just so dangerous. There it is for Julian Arnold, the backside of James Ignatowich.
That's the shot he had at 10-9 on the second game point, but the ball was a little lower and he wasn't as set there.
A huge hold for Stratman and Arnold.
What a rally for these two. They were in trouble. It looked like, you know, why not? Let's switch Lauren over to the left side and see what that does. And then they pushed the heavy octane button and said, we're driving and crashing. It worked well, and Lauren Stratman, fantastic down the stretch there. We're playing 4 again, Cam.
2. Point.
Change of pace. About a 70% speed up from Arnold.
Yep, and Parenteau just sitting a little bit on the backhand there, so get it over there. He was ready for the counter, but one didn't come because the net got in the way. That's a good start for these two.
Side out.
Julian very good at communicating with his partner. If he thinks his third is up at all, you'll hear him say hi so you can retreat, not go crashing in there.
Julian Arnold, yeah, that used to work. Somebody just mic these players up. My goodness,
fantastic.
This is good stuff.
And a great fade by Lauren Stratman. I'm sitting on my backhand. Anything to my right is out.
Well, and he's right. That was working in game number 1. She wasn't getting the better of some of those hand-to-hand battles.
One, 2. I don't care. Another ball?
Another discussion about the ball.
Another ball? Go ahead.
It's rarely like a
Conversation.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you want the ball to go away, but I guess Stratman and Arnold, if they've used that since that 7-3 point, they're like, and I get that. If I'm going well with a particular ball, it's just some of it's psychological, some of it's garbage, but it's making you play with a little more confidence. Why not?
We even had a wardrobe change for
Yes,
James
yes, we
Ignatowich,
have.
changing the shirt.
Side out.
Yeah, took off the fancy collar to get down to business here, and
Usually it's the opposite.
I know.
One. Second serve.
Yeah, Arnold ran a long way to try and hit a forehand there. Just drop a backhand there would have been fine.
1, 2.
Back to Stratman on the left now.
Side out.
Both teams settling here in game
1,
number
1,
4. Catherine Parenteau had a good look at it. It seems like some of the volleys not necessarily going the direction of Parenteau and Ignatowich right now.
Yeah, I mean, when you see something that well, to be able to hit a cross-court attack wide, you were so on it, you got in front of it and a little too much left hand.
Side out.
So going back and forth here in game number 4. Pressure applied at the hand of Stratman and Arnold.
I mean, this is a different match now. They've cranked up everything.
2, 1. Second serve.
So a little smaller swing on the counter.
Yeah. Yep.
A little more precision on the side of Parenteau and Ignatowich.
It's going to require it here as Stratman and Arnold are dialed in. Oh, filth.
What a dink from Lauren Stratman. Got them all sorts of out of rhythm. Wow.
And a nice job by Arnold. Don't do too much. You got him leaning, just go inside out. Placement over power. And this couple look fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Love their time on the court together as well as off the court. I asked them what they like to do in their spare time. They said, we like to play cards. Go to coffee shops on the road. Competition is everywhere for those two. Recently moved to Austin, Texas.
Yes. The contingency grows, it seems, weekly down there. And there's a great example there of you want to attack her forehand, but there's no room there. And Ignatowich hits one wide.
Side out.
That's about as much as she could do on this ball. It was impressive just to even get it right there.
Because you know you can't go straight up over it because the angle won't work, so you got to try and throw it back cross court. Good try by Stratman.
1-4-1.
Good lead from both Ignatowich and Catherine Parenteau. Both had a look at it.
2-4-1. Point.
It's a little nervy when you're going with a 70% or 60% speed up, right? Because you're going, am I just tossing them a beach ball here to demolish?
Point.
So tying things up here, a 3-point run.
Timeout receiving team, 4-4-1.
So at 4-4, a timeout called. Minnesota is proving to be a fantastic spot for pickleball on this Carvana Championship Sunday.
Time in.
Make sure we have proper servers and receivers here. Yeah, if you're Parenteau and Ignatowich, you're happy. They had to call timeout because they were running so hot.
Point.
Reaching in, Catherine Parenteau. Full extension.
Yeah, and the ball before that, Stratman had a similar ball and chose not to go after it.
5-4-1. Point.
6-4 here. Again, Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich. If they earn this fourth game, will end up with a championship to their name.
6-4-1.
Again from Parenteau. Are you kidding me?
Just take a look at that shot. right on the inside of the line for Parenteau.
7-4.
I don't even know how you do that.
Wow. I mean, you have to cut across your body so hard to execute that because you're taking all the pace off of it.
1 hour and 13 minutes total match time.
Side out. Four, 7-1.
Uh-oh. You know what I'm thinking,
Second
Dave.
serve.
Back to game one.
Everything.
Everything go in the direction of Parenteau and James Ignatowich. And Julian Arnold knows, he's smiling right there.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He was feisty about it, but in a good way. And then it's, again, just finding that focus.
7-4-1.
First serve.
Point.
Yeah, a couple errors have creeped into this. They were up 4-1. That's 7 in a row here for Ignatowich and Parenteau.
8-4-1. Point.
The right time for James Ignatowich.
Yeah, so on those cross-court dink battles, it's who can get it out wide first, and that time it was Parenteau.
Receiving team,
Beautiful
9-4-1.
ball.
So at 9-4, another timeout called by Stratman and Arnold. Parenteau looking for her 5th mixed doubles title. James Ignatowich looking for his first. Looking forward to Nashville, I'll tell you that much.
Yes. Not everything, Julian.
This game is all about swings of momentum.
9-4-2.
Could that be the start for Arnold and Stratman in game number 4? Ouch. That hit her hand.
Hand or just the neck of the paddle, hard to tell, and I think that might have been sailing deep, but you're so ready to defend.
Second serve.
Better movement there from Ignatowich.
Yeah, slid, set up the next ball perfectly there and slid right into it.
4-9-2. Side out.
The other thing they're doing better on these attacks is much better first volley,
Yes.
so they're not setting up that shake and bake.
9-4-1. Second serve.
Speaking of first volleys,
As good as it gets right there. Yeah, you can see Catherine pointing to herself, my bad. Got to drop it. We'll see if she follows that or not here. She won't even have to try. One big coaching point from Ignatowich and Parenteau is when they see a ball that's up, they get low immediately. They give a little ground. It's so impressive how they prepare to play defense well before the ball is struck.
Second serve.
Every other point, another one off the tape there. He can't handle it.
so Stratman and Arnold still
4-9-2.
trailing by 5. Second serve here.
Point.
And the leave as Stratman stays to the left. 5-9.
Ignatowich just has to commit to that.
5-9-2. Side out.
Stratman incredulous that that forehand wasn't made there. Got a short return. That's how they got that rally in game 3.
9-5-1. Second serve.
Looking for another hold here. They've got to work one back.
9-5-2.
Oh.
Speaking of third shot drives, Catherine Parenteau's got one as well.
Yeah, that was like in between, too. So much shape on that. And here we go.
10-5-2.
Championship point opportunity for Parenteau and Ignatowich.
Side out.
His head said, you cannot drive another one. You can't. Drop it, James, drop it. And he was ready to swing away again. Got in a fight with himself.
Second serve. Five, 10-2.
And the ball back yet again for Parenteau and Ignatowich. Up 2 games, which means this is championship point.
Ten, 5-1. Second serve. 10-5-2. Four-game match.
Ignatowich earns 2 on the day, and Catherine with her first on this Carvana Championship Sunday. Your mixed doubles winners, Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich.
Yeah, great job by them. They got pushed hard. They lose game 3 with the onslaught from Stratman and Arnold. And we're down 4-1. Cam, we thought we were going 5 there, but they righted the ship and played brilliantly down the stretch.
A big congratulations to those 2, as well as to Arnold and Stratman, taking home silver here at the Vulcan Indoor National Championships presented by Lifetime. We'll catch up with our winners after this.
Welcome back to Championship Court, where I'm standing with Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich, who just won gold in the mixed doubles finals at the Vulcan Indoor National Championships. James, how do you feel?
Well, it feels good because for the 7 people that follow Christian Alshon on Twitter, he predicted that he would be a PPA gold medalist before me. So now I've done it twice, and he's done it 0 times. So thank you, everybody.
Catherine, you really held your own in those hands battle against Julian. What are you thinking in those moments?
Sometimes I like to go head-to-head with the guy in front of me. It's not a good thing sometimes. I don't think it's a strategy, a great strategy. I just like the challenge. And I know Julian really well. We play on the same team at MLP for the mat drops. But seriously, like Julian and Lauren, they had a really good run, so congratulations to them.
James, is this a partnership that you hope to see in the future?
Yeah, I mean, this is our first time playing together, so definitely pretty crazy that we won. I mean, Catherine's such an amazing mixed player. She played so well out there. All I had to do was just kind of, hold my own and let her do her thing. So I guess this was kind of a tryout, first time. I think I passed the tryout. We'll see, hopefully.
We're going to have Lucia from Vulcan come out and present the trophy to you guys.
Wow, James, we got to stop meeting like this. We got to stop meeting like this. I mean, anyways, on behalf of Vulcan Pickleball, I'm so happy to be here, giving you guys this amazing trophy at the Vulcan Indoor Championships for the Carvana PPA Tour. You guys played amazingly, both teams. So impressed, both of you. Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Congratulations. Give them a hand. Back to you, Dave. Thank you.
You gotta love that. I think, James, you're gonna have a conversation with your men's doubles partner about stealing away his mixed doubles partner, and Tyson McGuffin. But a huge congratulations to these 2, Catherine Parenteau and James Ignatowich. taking home the mixed championship.
Yeah, deserving winners. They just played fantastic. They took down big teams to get here, and what a run for Stratman and Arnold. Happy for them to play on Sunday as well.
Men's Pro Doubles is coming up next from the Vulcan Indoor National Championships.